Welcome back yet again. So we're here for part 2. I keep running out of space on my video. I only have so much room. So when it gets to that, it automatically shuts off and I have to stop it. I have to upload it to YouTube. Then I have to delete it. Then I start over again. So that's here we are. So once again, we are back with crediting Carl Casey at White Bat Audio for the synthwave mix, LA Sunset, royalty-free, no copyright background music. So thank you. I am going to touch up my eyebrows a little. I think I'll just use this spoolie because I like this spoolie better. I'm not really talking much while I do this because I'm trying to get done that relatively quickly. Yeah, that'll do. Because doing things like eyebrows, that's really kind of boring. It's not difficult. Well, I mean, if you're drawing them on from scratch, I would say it's kind of difficult. But when you're doing them this way, where you're just kind of framing them out and filling them in, not really particularly difficult. Am I out of product? No. That would have been bad because I haven't had this that long. But while I was learning how to use it, I did tend to push too hard and break pieces off and, all kinds of that nonsense. So yeah. I'll sort of do. You just kind of draw till you're happy with them. And you can always wipe off and wipe away anything that's just, a little bit much. So it makes it pretty easy. Okay, so that's as much as I care about for what I'm doing today. I am putting on makeup that's more than a quarter of a century old. It is not very well pigmented. It's not very good. So the last thing I want to do is spend and waste a lot of time on stuff like that. So here we are. I think I'm going to put on some of this. What do they call it? I still have, it's in rough shape, but I still have the colors of everything. So it is, let's see, they call that Sea Mist. Oh my gosh, like there is just so little pigment in this product. Now I do recall, like as I said in part one, I recall that this wasn't hugely pigmented at the time, but it was surely a lot better than this. I do remember putting it on people and seeing the color. Now, I do not have my eyes primed in any way, and that could be making a bit of a difference, but when I use this product on people, I didn't prime their eyes. So, let's see. Does it build? Not really. Like, you get a bit of color. Like, I'm sure people can see that there's a bit of color. But it is muddy looking. It's not pretty. Like, it's just, no. Let's see. Here's my smoke. Color smoke. Now, all of them look like smoke to me. But it's not, well, this, like, if actually this would be a good color for me to use as like a really soft gray thing. If I want to do a smoky eye, I could see this being something that, you know, works in that respect, but I don't know if it's worth keeping for that. I just don't know. And yeah, I really don't like any of them. That palette, I think, is going in the garbage right after this video is done. But I do have a few more things to try out, and one of them is going to be the blush. And I have no idea what the tone's gonna be like this. I don't usually put on blush. I usually just leave the contour and things like that, or a bronzer, and that is really all it is. So we've got the colors in here. See, like, that's the one I used to use the most because it was just a bronzy color. So I'm just gonna go in and see if that's something I still like, because it's a little bit warm and golden, and therefore works for me. I'm not one to put on a lot of pinks or things. I don't know. I just don't know if that does, because I used to use that instead of, like, this was my contour, so I don't know now if that really makes a difference to put it in there. But let's see. Let's go with this rose quartz. Oh, just so you see, it's that one there. Well, you know, I might use these because I really like things to be subtle. So maybe this color works a bit. But I think I would put it on instead of the other contouring, because when I layer them up, now I have way too much going on my face. Way too much. So I don't know. I'd have to keep the whole thing just to keep those, and I'm not sure it's worthwhile. So I'm going to go in now with a liner. Lately, I've been sort of checking out the Maybelline. Well, I haven't been checking them out as in physically checking them out. I've been looking at them with interest, where I wanted to get the Maybelline. Is it Maybelline or L'Oreal? They have the kohl liners that I like in some really nice colors. And I would like to get into some different colored liners, because sometimes I will use that in place of a shadow, or, right, like, you can minimize a whole lot of other things and then just have a little hint of drama. And that will often work better for me. And yesterday, when I was doing things with my Makioki, if people aren't familiar with that, I like to try and put on makeup while I sing. It's awful, and nobody should have to be subjected to that, but it's what I do because I thought it would be fun. And sorry, I'm just concentrating on the corners of my eyes. Okay, and let me take my little brush here. I'm going to smudge this. Oh well. Yeah, so anyways, what I was saying is I saw these kohl liners in color, and then, like you can make this little hint of drama without necessarily having to put on like a whole clown face of makeup. Or at least in my mind, that's what we do. And I am certainly not opposed to full clown face of makeup. People have seen me as I experiment. But I like to be able to do a variety of things, and yet only so many shapes and techniques will work on my severely hooded eyes. I have such lines in the corners, see, like the lines, so if it catches the makeup, it'll drag it right down there. I've got all this stuff under here. So there's a lot of things I am learning to deal with. So I don't have a good light. Well, I said I was going to do it all with the Fresnel. I really wanted to bring in something else, but let's see. Let's see what I can do by bringing in something really light. Yeah, like that's just crappy. It's supposed to be sort of like a champagne color or something. Ecru. Off-white. I am just not going to be satisfied with these colors. But I managed to do it out of these products. Now, like I'd love to put on something shinier in the center or something of that nature, but I didn't put on, that's what I was saying. That's what I interrupted myself saying. I did not put on mascara yesterday when I was doing my Makioki videos. So here we go, and as always, if people haven't seen it, I scrape off almost every bit of excess I can off of these, because I find then the lashes go through the bristles and pick up that bit of product so much better than if you just pick it up and whoop. Because I don't know if you can see, like there's one application versus the nothing. And then when I go back in, I just kind of wipe it around that edge and then take off that extra again. Now, I know my application skills are really, really lacking, you know? So I am such a beginner when it comes to putting these things on. Oh, Karen sent a message. Same. Huh. I thought that might beep or something, or make a tone when I'm recording, but I guess it doesn't. That's good. And I can still get the messages. Yeah, I'm really so not happy with this shadow. Like, it's just awful. Now, I have not put any more product on those because I think that is enough. Like, look at how much drama I get from that mascara alone. So now we're going to put on the hair I know that always works for me. Gosh. Someday I will have better lighting and this will all be a lot better for me. Now, it might be better if I have the light on behind me. I don't know if backlighting makes a difference or not. But there we go. I have finally finished. There are some other products, but I don't put on lipstick or things of that nature. So I'm going to pull out this tub again because these I also have the Fennel and and I'm trying to think yeah, so this is their concealers, right? Like that is their dark. And again, they are so old, but I probably should have tried them. So maybe another time. So I've used that one a lot. The light one I've used a lot. But they were sort of like a grease stick at the time, so I can't imagine. There, and I guess this is the medium. No, this is the fair. That's the fair. Oops. Yeah. So it's kind of fair. What one was that then? That was the medium? Oh, this one is called Natural. That's what it was. It was just natural. And it pretty much was. It's what I used. Now this is oh, that's a lip something. I think it's just a gloss, right? Because it's sort of transparency. Like I can, when I have it up here to the light, like I can sort of, it's not translucent, but you can, it's not solid. Now I'm gonna cut this on. Oh, it's a balm. That doesn't add any color whatsoever, it seems.